Really?
Hi.
This is your seat?
Serge here. I'm here. No, you're here.
Yeah.
I'm.
First time in the center. Hi. Wow. So, haben wir Fotografen hier? So, hallo zusammen, schön, dass ihr gekommen seid, obwohl der Sommer sich heute verabschiedet.
Ist das so?
Ich glaube, oder? Nein?
Nein, der ist total desinformiert. Also,
Ich bin
er hat viel zu tun hier, deswegen kommt er nicht.
So this is our new player, Serge Ibaka. You might know him. Let's make everything or most of the parts in English. Would be kind. Serge, let me start. So we went to Oktoberfest.
Yeah.
You practiced on glass floor.
Yes.
How was the first week in Munich for you?
Crazy good.
It's a culture shock.
Crazy good. I can say all I can say is that, and especially the festival part. It was very interesting for me, and super cool.
Super cool.
I never seen, I never been this type of festival before, and it's super cool.
But did you heard of it before?
No, actually,
No?
I never heard about it.
Wow.
Exactly, and when I got here, they told me it's the biggest festival in the world.
Yeah.
I was like, really?
It is.
Then when I went there, it makes sense.
So, if you don't, if the topic was not Oktoberfest, why you came to Munich? Tell us.
Okay, why I'm here? I'm here
Yes.
to play basketball because I'm a basketball player and I love this game, and that's one. And two, and because these organizations have a big history. Being part of this organization to me is a blessing. So I'm so grateful to be here. Also working with someone I knew in the past. I worked with him before, Pablo Lasso, and help a lot of things.
Mm-hmm. Marco, what do you expect from Serge besides PR? Because everybody's interested in this player, obviously.
Well, first of all, Serge, you see how the media welcomes you, Patrick, in your Spain T-shirt from.
Nice T-shirt, I like that.
First of all, we are very happy and privileged to have Serge join our organization. Obviously, I said it, I believe, yesterday that some 10 days ago or 2 weeks ago, when I got information from Pablo and Daniele that there is opportunity of Serge Ibaka joining us, I said, okay, when you get serious again, call me, then I will come, because I thought it was not possible. But then Pablo, especially Pablo, who already at that point has had a conversation with Serge, he was saying, no, Marco, there is a chance because Serge is very, very interested. He already asked for the copy of the friendly game against Strasbourg, I believe.
Yes.
So I was like, okay, then he's serious. He wanted to watch the game to get the feeling for the team. So basically, like I said, we are very privileged because of two things. The first thing is that we were very thorough in finding the one missing puzzle or one missing spot of the team that we had. We, as you guys know, we were very fast with our roster. We were faster than we usually are. I mean, building the roster, and there was one spot missing, and in coordination with Pablo, we were even ready to go into the season without spending the license on that spot, because we thought this player who should come on this position, he should have two things. One is obviously high quality, and the second one is a lot of experience that he should be ready to share with the players and also the organization. We have a very young team on the guards position. I don't want to say unexperienced, but young. We have two big guys with Freddy Gillespie and especially with Danko Brankovic, who are still young players in need of support, not only from coaches but also from players. So for us, with Devin Booker and now with Serge Ibaka, I think we have perfect match for not only winning the next game, but especially to develop our team, our organization, especially the young players, which is very important to me to say. It's very difficult to say what the next steps are going to be. Serge just did basically one full team practice because he had a lot of obligations until today. Medical treatments, photo shooting, and everything that comes with it. We have enough time, I believe, for him to get accustomed to the city, to the style of the game we want to play, and his teammates. So I'm very, very happy. And again, we as an organization are privileged that Serge chose us. He could have chosen somebody else. So I'm very happy. Sorry for the long answer, but I try to be very clear on everything.
Before the guys start, maybe one last question, Serge. You had a great MBA career. In the end, I would say you were lost in this business, trades from MBA.
Excuse me?
You were struggling in the end in this business, trading things, which happens in MBA. So how are you doing now, physically? And
Physically, I'm in a great place. You know, I have been working last 7-8 months. You know, the only thing is missing, you know, like team basketball playing, you know, competitions, playing 5-on-5 with, you know, but personally, like physically, you know, I'm 100% good. You know, like Marco said, it's gonna, you know, I'm gonna little bit more time, you know, to get adjusted to play 5-on-5, to practice with the teammate, my teammate, new style. You know, that is gonna come because that is normal. That's happen to everybody. The most important, I'm healthy and I'm ready to go.
Fine. Ihr könnt gleich sicher auch noch ein paar auf Deutsch Fragen am Ende mit Marco besprechen. Jetzt seid ihr dran. Bitte, Ruben. Du wolltest, oder? Ah, okay. Du hast gezogen. Manuel.
Hi, what is the thing you're looking forward the most in Munich or in Europe with in European basketball?
Just to compete in high level, to win. I'm a winner, you know. That's the reason I'm here. You know, I could wait. I could stay you know, in the States and wait if someone can sign me into, you know, be on the bench and or whatever. But I don't want to. I don't want that, you know, because I still feel like I have a lot of basketball left in me, and I want to play in a high level. I want to win. That's what I do. You know, and the day I'm gonna feel like I don't wanna do that no more, I'm gonna retire. You know, so because I'm a winner, so I'm here to win. You know, and you know, to help my team on and off the court to be a good example, to be a great pro, and a vet. You know, to help the young guys. You know, that's why I'm here.
Wer ist der Nächste? Robert.
You know Coach Pablo Lasso from a small stint in Real Madrid.
Yes.
It was 2011, I guess.
Yeah.
What are your memories on the coach especially?
He's a great coach, great person. That's the most important because at this level of my career, you know, it's important for me where I'm working, how to have fun, you know, work with a good person, you know, because at the end of the day, basketball is just a game. You know, we play for fun, but life is more than basketball, you know. So at this point for my life, where I am right now, it's important to know where I'm going, you know, to spend 8-9 years, 1 year, 8 months, 1 year, 1 year of playing, of working hard, of traveling, all the sacrifices. I need to make sure I'm working with a great person, and that is Pablo, you know. And of course, when you talk about coach, I love his style, you know. That's why when he called me, and of course, I had to take my time to think about it. But I didn't have doubt about basketball style. I'm going to enjoy it.
Have you asked friends or colleagues who already played here, or who know the European basketball, or maybe even German basketball, about what to expect and what did they tell you?
Excuse me?
Have you talked to friends or colleagues who already knew Germany or European basketball? What to expect? What did they tell you?
Oh, not yet. But as a basketball player, you know, I had to be ready to play in any circumstances. you know, and to expect like to play basketball, to play hard. You know, every time when I step on the court, I'm going to play hard. It's no matter if it's a German league or Euro league or wherever I'm playing. You know, I'm playing. I'm not when I go on the court, I'm not playing against who is in front of me. I play for me to be the best I can. I play for myself to do the best I can, the best for my teammates. That's all matter, you know. So you can put me in any situations. I know I'm gonna go out there. I'm gonna focus on do what it takes to do for my teammates and to be the best I can for myself.
Marco said that you watched a pre-season match of Bayern against Strasbourg.
Yes.
What did you see?
I see a lot of potential. There's a lot of potential. You know, I believe in this team. You know, I believe we have a great group of guys. You know, of course, it's gonna take time. You know, we have a lot of new guys, including myself, even new coach here. So it's gonna take time. But when I look on paper, you know, I think we're good. But like I always say, in sport, sometimes we can look good on paper, you know, and then when it's time to work, it can be a little different, right? But on paper and what I see so far, I think we're good. I'm sure you saw that too, the last 2 games we played here at home, right? And we have 7 guys out. Exactly. So that's a good feeling.
Do you think it can be an advantage that you know the European basketball, as you played for the Spanish national team, you played for Real Madrid? You're coming as a star signing from the NBA. Probably a question to Marco also. Is that a main difference to a signing like Greg Monroe for some years ago?
Well, first of all, I heard some, in the past I heard some rumors that Greg struggled. Not from you, but some people are talking or talked about Greg struggling. I think total opposite. I think Greg did great. There are some players who who think that the switch from the NBA to Europe is a downgrade for them. Those people struggle. They struggle because they think they are leaving the throne, because they have to go. Players who make a conscious decision to go to play somewhere, and this was with Greg, and this is also with Serge, they don't struggle because basketball is always the same. But those people will need, like Serge will need some adaptation time, not because he doesn't know European basketball, but because if he would have been here from the beginning of the preseason, we would have absolutely no problem. But he needs this, but the team also needs this. He will have the time that he needs, and I absolutely don't worry about him needing an adaptation time to the style of basketball. He just needs to get in perfect basketball shape, and he will help us 100%. This is my subjective opinion. I don't know how you see it.
No, I'm 100% with you with that. Like, you know, I know it's not gonna be easier. You know, European basketball, it's hard actually. You know, in the NBA we have, the basketball court is a little bigger than here. You know, and there's way more space to play your game. You know, and here is like everything's tight. People help, and the paint is small, so it's gonna be hard. But I have experience in the game, you know, and I'm gonna adjust. I'm gonna learn. But one thing I know for sure, hard work always pays off. So that's my mentality.
And you played national team as well. No?
Yeah, but that's not mean nothing. Even if you play national team, you know, it's not mean nothing about it. At the end of the day, like I say, you know, it's very good competitions. It's hard actually, you know. So I don't think it's about if I play in national team or no. You know, it's about where I am. Like Marco say, you know, I have to respect everybody's in front of me when I step on the court. That's going to help me to play my best.
Sebastian.
Did you expect Germany to be world champion?
Good questions. That's a good question. You want my honesty? No. No, and that is almost kind of what Marco said. You know, when you step on the court, you need to respect whoever is in front of you. When you respect the game, you're gonna know how to play the game. You know, and I feel like, you know, we all was waiting for the final to be the state and the United States and Canada. You know, I'm putting myself there too. You know, I'm guilty for that. But when it's come, and I said something earlier, sometimes it's good when on paper it's good, you know, because when you see the United States on paper, you see the Canada on paper, it's impressive, right? When it's time to work, and basketball is teamwork, you know, so, and it's beautiful to see, you know, the German national team to win the World Cup, because it tells you how basketball, you know, it's getting better everywhere, you know, and as a player, you have to respect everybody, you know, so it's just a beautiful thing to see that.
Do you follow the games?
Yeah, I follow the games, and yeah.
But we signed before. Did we sign before the final?
No, during that time, I feel like no, but that one can help. Maybe it can help me.
We signed before the World Cup.
No.
After, yeah,
After,
yeah,
but at the same time,
so
when
it made sense also.
it made sense, yeah. At the same time, I was talking with Pablo, and everything was going on, you know, and he even told me we had three players on the national team. I was like, okay, that's interesting. Yeah.
So you basically waited to make sure that you're going to be playing with 3 big champions.
No, really, no. But it was kind of, you know, good to know, you know, good to know where I'm going and, you know, who I'm going to play with, you know. And as a player, I want to go somewhere to win. I'm not just here to come here on vacations and enjoy the festival and, you know, this beautiful city. But I wanna come here to win, to compete, enjoy. That's why I'm here. So it's always good as a player to know who's gonna be your teammate, who's gonna play with, you know. So that's why Pablo, when he told me about it, you know, it was kind of interesting to know.
All right. Who was with you in Munich? Who did you already moved, I guess? You already settled? You got
because I got here a couple of days ago, like Marco said, and you know, I've been doing a lot of things, you know, photo shoot, all that, the medical stuff. Today actually is like my second practice of the team. Like really practice was today, and I'm gonna figure out, you know.
Okay, so but the family is joining you?
No, not yet. I need to find a place, and I'm still looking. So I just got here like a couple of days ago, like maybe Friday.
Oh, but you already went to Allianz Arena because we saw you in the soccer stadium.
Yeah.
Watched Bayern Munich.
The same day when I got here.
Yeah, okay.
Same day, yeah.
So maybe that was also a reason saying, hey, they have nice football here in Munich.
I already know about the football in Munich. I know already about the football.
Okay, so you do.
I already know about the football.
There's a kind of soccer fan in you, or football fan?
Yes. Growing up, I used to play soccer back home in Congo, where I come from. Mm-hmm. So yeah, actually, besides basketball, yeah, soccer is it's my favorite sport.
I think you had a quite hard childhood in Congo, in Brazzaville, and so on. Can you tell us a little bit about these years? And I think you went to Spain then when you were 17 or so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I say, you know, I think I'm not the only, you know, African-born who came from that kind of situations, you know. It's a common situation for a lot of us in Africa, you know. But I'm gonna say this: I've been blessed all my life, you know, and my past really is the reason I'm who I am now, you know. from Congo to the Spain and an NBA 14 years. I won an NBA championship. Now I'm here. I try to achieve another goal in Europe here, and it's a blessing, you know. And I always, you know, take my past as a motivations, you know, and helped me a lot to be where I am right now, and continue to be the person I want to be going forward. So, yes, my past, the way where I come from, you know, my story is hard, but is why I'm here today, you know. So it's a long story. I don't think we have time. We don't really have time for me here to share you my childhood story, because you can write a book on it. Maybe next time when you're gonna have time, we can talk about it.
Mhm. Gibt's noch was?
You've been a great shot blocker. I watched a few videos and been following you.
Thank you.
NBA, or defensive first team NBA. How do you especially want to contribute to the team with one of your qualities?
Yes, one of my first qualities, like you say, is defense, and I love playing defense. I choose to play defense, you know, because it's a large sacrifice to play defense. You have to love it, you have to enjoy it, and you have to choose that, you know. So, and this is gonna be one of my, you know, first contribution to the team, you know, to play defense, to communicate with my teammates. We can all be on the same page, you know, to help my team to be better in defense with what I know, what I learned from playing defense. That's really one of the, you know, first things, you know, is gonna come.
You said you came to Europe with a special goal you want to achieve. Which goals do you have in this season?
To win it all. I just want to win everything. You know, whatever it takes, that's what I'm here. But I know it's not gonna be easier. That's one thing I know for sure. And I know how to put a lot of work on it. You know, I had to put a lot of work, and I had to be patient with myself, because I'm a winner. I like to, you know, I push myself so hard, you know, to see the results right away, you know. But sometimes life, you know, you have to control what you can control, and see how things are gonna go, you know. And I know that's gonna be big challenge for myself, because I like to push myself, like I said, but at the same time, I understand the situation I am in right now. You know, all I can do is to be a great professional, keep working hard, be there for my teammates, and I'm sure things is gonna come.
Martin, is it possible to win everything with this team?
Let me answer you a little in my way. You know, last season we had a little shock by losing in the semifinals against Ulm, and we had a very difficult EuroLeague season. Although we won a cup, nobody talks about the cup, but the results were not, at least to my satisfaction. And I believe a team that did not win the championship in 3 years in a row should first of all be very humble. This is the first thing. And at the same time, we have to have confidence that this team is really, really good. I believe it's really, really good. But this confidence has to be shown by the way the team behaves and plays. And if we are able to connect to our fans, the way I believe we can with this team, we can be very, very successful. And success sometimes is not only measured with titles, but also with titles. So I believe, but it is always a result of a process. And I would always like to concentrate on the process, not the result. But I think we can be very, very good. But we have to show it on the floor, on the court. And for that reason, I'm not going to answer you the question the way you like to answer it. I answer it this way.
Well, an NBA?
Yeah.
Well, NBA is the past one now. So I'm not going to compete against them no more. Now I'm here in Europe. I'm focusing here. I want to talk about here in Europe. The players I know is here in Europe is a great players here, and I know it's going to be challenging for me. So maybe next time, asking me these questions when I'm going to start playing already here, and maybe I will tell you who is the toughest guy I play against, because I want to focus on here. I'm letting NBA behind me and focusing here. You cannot live your present by, try to live in the past. I want to live the present. I want to live this moment. I don't want to live in my past. I learned from my past, but I don't want to live in my past. So, yeah.
Okay, the second question is also a bit from the past, but you played in the Olympics. Can you maybe tell us what can we expect as Team Germany for Paris next year, especially from Team USA?
Well, Team Germany, I'm sure they're going to have a lot of confidence. As a champion, I won championship before, and I know how to feel to be a champion as a player. And one thing's for sure, I know, and they're going to have a lot of confidence. Wherever we're going to try to come play against them, they need to be ready. Because when you're a champion, it's like you have a little bit of superpower on you as a team. And of course, they know everybody's going to come for them, and they're going to be ready. So it's going to be fun to watch them play as a champion, world champion.
You visited the Oktoberfest, so did you try the beer?
Yes, I tried the beer. Oof. Very strong. And it was heavy. Because when we got there, and then they give us the big cups, and then we had to take pictures of that. And I was holding, it's like, I had to use my two hands because I was like, and I was like, how? Like, it's amazing. And then I see some people next to me, like in 2 minutes, then it was no more drinks. I was like, and then some of the guys are saying, oh, this is water. I'm saying, water? No, this is no water. Yeah, but it was pretty strong.
Who was sitting next to you?
I'm not going to say the name. I'm not going to say the name. Yeah.
Bonga trinkt keinen Alkohol.
I'm not going to put my teammate under the bus, so. But it was fun. It was interesting to see her. Yeah. I tried the beer. It was very, very strong. Yeah. Tasty, yeah. But I'm not really a big beer person, so it was interesting for me.
Weitere Fachfragen. Müssen wir durch.
Yeah. You look like this guy was having a lot of fun, huh?
No,
I
thought
I was observant.
No. I was next to my teammate, but I'm not gonna say the name here. But I saw him was having fun.
He was.
No, I was checking the world.
I can put him under the bus. It's okay.
He has
no, my
a very
teammate.
high rhythm of.
Yeah.
No, this was Obst. This was Andy.
No, huh?
This was Andy.
Okay.
Okay, also der Marco würde gleich vielleicht noch für 1, 2 deutsche Töne stehen. Machen wir vielleicht hier noch ein Foto, Martin? In der Ecke? Oder sind wir noch nicht durch?
Ne, wenn jemand noch Fragen hat, dann bitte Fragen stellen.
Wir haben Zeit.
Weil der hat es eilig zum Oktoberfest.
Ja.
No. Andreas Burkhardt.
Ach so.
Andreas Burkhardt, nicht Serge.
No way.
Oh, what's your nickname?
My nickname?
Yeah.
Mafuzi Man.
Excuse me?
Mafuzi Man.
What
Yeah.
is it?
It's my nickname. It's me.
Okay, but why? How come? Where
Google
does
it.
come from?
Google it.
Google it.
Yeah.
Google it.
I kind of like you. Mafuzi Man. Did you go to a festival?
Friday again. I've already had 3 days. I'm done.
Oh yeah. Wow. It's
3
impressive.
days in a row.
That's
It's a lot,
A lot of respect to that. Yeah.
but it's fun.
It is fun, sure.
Like, yeah.
For some, it's hard work. For some, it's fun. For some, like
Hard work.
it's hard work.
Okay.
Okay. Ich komme nach.
Take one picture.
Want a picture?
Here, in this corner. Next to the screen.
Very carefully. Like the screen.
Okay, yeah, okay.